I never understood why people were willing to play Paladin. It's the only class where you have to make an attempt at being a good person or else all your class features get yoinked, forcing you to live as a slightly worse fighter with the knowledge that you're a disgrace to your family, friends, and the gods themselves. Wait, that's just a normal day for me. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Playing lawful good can't be too hard, right? Right? This is a very unhelpful guide to subclasses. Welcome to F-Off Bringer of Divine Justice 101. Today we're talking about the first of two hybrid classes in D&D. As I mentioned before, role-playing has a lot of importance when it comes to playing a paladin, due to the divine code of ethics the god or being or random guy on the street you pledge servitude to is forcing you to be held to. Now I understand that it sounds like torture, and I never put you all through something I never go through myself, so today the gods are holding me under oath to not swear at all in this video, or else I face the most painful divine punishment to last a motherfudging lifetime. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Now, the details of your specific set of Geneva Conventions vary depending on your subclass, allowing you to swear an oath to become several different kinds of narc. Park Ranger, screw your rules, they suck, Space Marine, CIA agent, a glorified mall cop, literally just Hercules, a therapist, the only one who's not a narc, or a border cop for aliens. Could have just said border cop given the state of the states, but I don't feel like getting political this early in the video. Hang on a minute, I thought we did druids already. Ancients paladins are devoted to protecting the natural world, like a druid, team up with the forces of nature, like a druid, and get so many druid spells it's ridiculous. It's okay if you want to play a druid, dude, we all understand they're dope. However, if you do decide to stick with the bootleg shaman, your allies will show you the tiniest bit of gratitude due to you not being entirely useless on a good day. Your Aura of Warding means half damage fireballs, and you can use your channel divinity to use a worse version of Entangle, or say fudge you to fairies or demons because you're tired of their shenanigans. You also don't have to worry about dying of old age, and you can become a literal forest god at level 20. That's right, motherfrackers, final paladin subclass abilities are at level 20. Hold on to your butts. With a bit of regeneration, faster casting, and a discount Alistair cosplay, maybe it's cool to be a tree hugger sometimes. Grab your dirge and your best set of plate mail, we're going on an adventure! This is the one you pick if you want to be edgy McGrimdark, except you're actually as dangerous as the name may imply. Let's be real though, the name is so stupid. Yo! By saying screw you to your sacred oath, you gain access to a bunch of good damaging spells. You can use your channel divinity to steal some necromancer's minions, or even mind control Strad von Zarevich when you're level 15. Or you can use the tried and true method of crowd control known as scaring the living crap out of everyone. Your subclass's aura boosts the attacks of you and any undead or fiends within range because evil, and you just gain resistance to non-magical damage due to the colossal amount of rated R superstar that makes up your body. However, let's not forget the piece de resistance. You can become Gravelord Fudging Nito on fudging steroids. Well, it looks like I'm doing a break your oath 90% speedrun in my next campaign. Strap in, DM, because I have become death! I just want to preface that I know next to nothing about Warhammer. The only things I know are that Space Marines exist, I praise the Omnissiah, and Conquest Paladins are the next best option if your DM isn't doing a villain campaign and doesn't allow Oathbreaker. Actually, now that I look at the tenets of this oath, this might actually be the evil one. All of your spells revolve around being an unstoppable force and turning people into easily movable objects, and your channel divinity follows in the Oathbreaker's footsteps by scaring everyone to death. Literally, if you combine it with your aura. Stand there long enough and those birches will just drop dead from fear itself. However, it also pulls a war cleric by being able to hit an aphid between the eyes with a microscopic dust speck, while 50 feet away and blindfolded. And if anyone has the audacity to screw with you, they get a splitting migraine, only less painful than the end of your Warhammer breaking their skull open. Not to mention the absolute force of destruction you become at 20th level. Resistance to all damage and extra attack and a higher crit range, you practically become a dreadnought without having to lose 80% of your body and brain. I'd say try to be a good person in the middle of this, but I don't think Space Marines are questioning if they're the baddies or not. Just go whatever is in you and you should be fine. Oh, and let me know how I can reject my flesh and stuff in the comments. I'm attracted to trans girls who info dump. Have you ever wanted to be a loyal knight in service to a just king, serving at the right hand of royalty, gaining magical powers from your devotion to the spirit of the law itself? Of course not, that sounds excruciatingly boring. But on the off chance that you're an uncultured swine who thinks indentured servitude is cool, first, check your morals, there's something wrong with you that I'm not qualified to dissect. Then check out the Oath of the Crown. By pledging allegiance to your local lord, you get several mediocre spells, the ability to instantly aggro every enemy in the vicinity, and immunity to being in a wheelchair. Sound boring? Cause it freaking is. The only bright side is that you carry your team at later levels with a crappier cure wounds that uses your channel divinity, the ability to take damage for other people, and one other one that's not really important. I guess people can't die for an hour, but that's just more boring on a pile of boring, you know? Can I do a cool one now? Apparently not. You're basic, your oath is basic, your channel divinity is basic, your aura is basic, even your awesome level 20 ability is basic. Here's the spells I need. You become somewhat harder to kill at level 15. I'm bored. I'm bored. Screw this. Can I leave? I'm leaving. This sucks. I'm bored. Bye, I'm leaving now. Never get another one of these. I'm gone. Bye. Okay, this one's pretty cool. Finally, one of the good ones. Welcome to the Oath of I Wanna Be Hercules, also known as the Oath of Riz. This subclass is all about telling all sorts of myths and stories about yourself, except you're so buff and hot that nobody cares if they're fake. Your channel divinity goes towards making yourself even more buff and giving out temporary HP just by being awesome. Your undeniable Riz gets you some pretty cool spells, turns everyone into Sonic, and allows you to protect others by beating up their bullies. Turn towards them afterwards, give them a wink, and say, I got you. And you've just gotten a new member for your polycule. Just don't be stupid like the piece of crap bard over there and be responsible with how many people you bang. At level 20, your Riz is magnified tenfold by getting advantage on all charisma checks. And your enemies get so flustered by how attractive you are that they're convinced you stabbed them even when you absolutely whiffed your attack, because your step on me energy is just so dang strong. I think I figured out how to make Rhea Ripley in D&D. I will always fail to understand pacifists. Why make friends with everyone when you could just slaughter them all and take their stuff? Granted, redemption paladins get some abilities that are very good at stopping people from killing each other. You get all the hippie spells, a modicum of the other glorious Riz, and a radiant shock collar for bad guys. You think they can be trained to do tricks? Only one way to find out. The unfortunate side to all this is that you're so against violence, you can commit self-harm when it happens, taking everyone else's damage for them. You do start regenerating at level 15 though, so it kinda cancels out. Doesn't change the fact that it's fudged up. In conclusion, all pacifists are secretly masochists, and being a violence-hating wimp is boring. Off with their head! Finally, some freaking fun. Aren't you tired of being nice all the time? Don't you want to go apeshoot? I'm sorry, there's not really a better way to censor that. By giving it a hate, anger, and occasionally the power of racism, you can track down the bloodthirsty barbaric orcs that murdered your family with the greatest of ease. Wait, it wasn't orcs? Daring today, I see. Your channel divinity allows you to scare or bully your chosen target, and your spells make sure you never lose sight of them. Your main goal is to not stop until someone specific in your backstory is dead, and you get all the tools to do that, like being able to immediately chase them, attack them even faster, and even fracking fly? Insert Star Wars meme. You're also such a menace that you scare the living heck out of everyone when you're doing your whole Angel of Vengeance thing. Have fun committing the most atrocious of murders against the people who killed your family and or friends and or loved ones and or village and or... Okay, now I'm ready to get political. By utilizing the power of xenophobia, everything that's not humanoid can and will get smoten by your holier-than-thou racist butt. All your spells deal with finding people, your channel divinity makes your allies smarter and makes your foes run away, and your aura makes everyone faster to dogpile on the one weird kid in class. So what if he's got tentacles? He needs a friend, you phenomenal douche. You're always on the case when a saving throw is made, so the DM never gets to have any fun, especially when you decide to become the Terminator for a minute. You gain true sight, advantage on attacking marginalized groups of enemies, and you can instantly deport them via stab. I'm trying to be comedic about a real-world problem, but I'm not entirely sure it's working. Regardless, watch your paladins suck. They always show up to my parties and scare my best guests away. I was gonna get some tips about magic item use from Xanathar, but no! Apparently he's not from this dimension, for fuck's sake. Wait. No, wait, no! Excruciatingly painful divine punishment aside, now you know everything there is to know about every officially published Paladin subclass. Fuck you.